The idea of owning a smartwatch is highly underrated, and I realized this when I got my first one about 2 years ago. But it was getting outdated. I realized there were some things that it couldn't keep up with anymore as time went on. And just when I decided to do something about it, well, this happened. What's going on, guys? Abaji here, and Oraimo had been teasing an all-new smartwatch, like an improved and more streamlined version of their previous Tempo smartwatch series that has been around for a bit now. It's finally here, and they're calling it the Oraimo watch. And to my surprise, they were really kind enough to send the unit over for a review. And like I mentioned earlier, I already had the intention of changing my previous smartwatch, so it was something I was really looking forward to testing out. I've been using this as my daily watch for the past 7 days, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the device to see what it has to offer, and of course what makes it special, and hopefully help you decide in getting your next smartwatch. And also, like my mentor would say, what I felt could have been better in my opinion. The unboxing experience is too Baba themed, just like the packaging on the Oraimo FreePods 2, but we do have to appreciate how well presented the box looks with 14 highlighted features on the front. Specifically, that all-new 1.69-inch IPS curved screen, which is one of the main highlights of the device. And the box is also textured in some areas. Taking off the upper sleeve or straight into the smartwatch itself in a very nice little compartment at the side of the box, with once again one major highlight of the device written on there as well. Lifting that up, we also get a nicely themed tiny envelope that houses the welcome guide, which literally no one reads these days, and another envelope that houses the USB charging cable, which is sort of like a magnetic connector that snaps to the back of the device. Taking a look at the watch itself, I noticed the weird prism-like texture on the strap here that does look pretty cool, to be honest. It is detachable, but I couldn't find any extra straps for sale on their website, but hopefully that will come in later. And taking the wrapper off the screen, now we understand why Oraimo has been all about that curved screen. I mean, look at that. Turning the device on, you're into the watch dashboard in a second, and from here you can navigate all around the watch even without pairing it with your smartphone. But of course you have to pair to be able to access some features and maximize the efficiency of this Oraimo smartwatch. Pairing up with the app took about 2 minutes. Downloading and synchronizing a new watch face takes about 30 seconds to a minute, and you also have an option to set a custom one by selecting a picture from your gallery and changing the color of the text. And here there are a lot of those, and you even get some new ones added to the store daily. The screen is a 1.69-inch TFT curved screen like I mentioned earlier, which is approximately 43mm. The watch itself has a notification panel you can access by swiping from the top to the bottom, and here you can even increase and decrease the brightness from the watch itself, and as well as find your phone if you need to. Navigating through the menu and features is not the most fluid or seamless out there, but it gets the job done. It doesn't have an always on display because it's not an AMOLED screen, and that would have a critical stake on the battery performance of the device. And speaking of battery performance, Oraimo claims the watch can go 15 days without needing to charge right off a full charge. I use this device on the second to the last brightness for the most part, while viewing messages, controlling music, getting addicted to the various home screens, changing that about I think twice a day for some reason, and from a full charge it took me exactly a week before it died on me eventually. So I guess if you're an average user, this should actually take you about 2 weeks without needing to charge right off a full charge. Now, this is a smartwatch, so along with the aesthetics, you do get the standard smartwatch features and some other things, with 4 of these being the most used for the average person. Number 1 is the heart rate monitor feature. Now, this is like number 1 thing that has to be in a smartwatch, and if you're not familiar with it, it's a feature where the watch is able to measure your heartbeat per minute. So I went a little deep to see exactly how this works, and basically the sensor is just beaming LEDs on your skin, and the LED is green in color because that's what's best absorbed by our red blood, allowing it to measure blood flow and hence your heartbeat. And on the Oraimo watch, it does pretty well, although you might have to adjust the watch to stay really firm on your hand to get more accurate results. In addition to that, the watch actually vibrates when your heart rate goes beyond normal. The second feature I used a lot was the music control feature. Now, this was one of those features I was looking for when I said my older watch couldn't keep up. It's under the watch menu, and here you can skip between tracks as well as start playing, and it works perfectly well. Although for some reason I can't see the songs I'm listening to from the watch, and for a second I thought it was an iPhone issue, so I tried it on an Android and it was the same thing. So that's something to take note of. The next feature I found very interesting and used was the 13 training modes feature. Basically, sport or workout modes to help you keep track of your sessions and make workouts more efficient. While going through this, I saw it had a swimming mode, and I recalled seeing an IP68 water resistant tag on the box as well. So I did what any other sane and curious person would do and went swimming for the first time in a very, very long time. I set out at the shallow region of the pool, which was about 3 feet deep, and I didn't experience any issues at all. I then pushed it a bit further by going into the deeper end that was about 6 feet, and I was in the pool for an average of 2 hours, and I didn't have any issues at all. So using this under the rain or for swimming won't be a problem. Overall, this is literally perfect for the price attached to this, and Oraimo is really giving you what you paid for. Because for a price tag of about 25,000 naira, you really can't beat that. So, who exactly is this for? Well, if you're looking to get your first entry-level smartwatch on a budget, this is for you. For that price, you'll be getting a 43mm curved screen, IP68 water resistance, 13 plus training modes, multiple and customizable watch faces, and some other very interesting features. And as for me, this was definitely the upgrade I was looking for. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the very, very next one. If a cold doesn't catch me first after all that swimming. Take care.